During the Christmas season, it's a time when you can watch many different versions of the Charles Dickens classic, A Christmas Carol. It's the story of a cold-hearted business owner named Ebenezer Scrooge. And thank goodness not all business people are like the Scrooge at Christmas time. Here's John Last with a heartwarming edition of The Last Word.
If you're going to rent a house or an apartment, you don't just hope to find a great place to live. You hope to find a great landlord. Well, let's meet a couple great landlords here in Lawrence Park. This is Joe and Cindy Sell, dressed as Santa and Mrs. Claus. They are continuing a tradition they started 5 years ago. Joe and Cindy walk around Lawrence Park neighborhoods where they purchase, fix up, and rent out houses. They knock on the doors of their tenants, and they give the adults a poinsettia and a Christmas card.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
They give the kids a big candy cane.
Seeing you again.
With these landlords, it's not bah humbug during Christmas. It's ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas.
We love to give back to the community. We love to give back to our tenants. We ask them to take care of our places, so we try to give back to them as much as we can too.
Joe and Cindy own a lot of properties. It will take them at least 3 days to distribute their gifts, but the time and effort is worth it to them. Joe says he patterned his gift-giving practice after a man who used to do the same thing when Joe was a kid.
There was a successful businessman in Harbor Creek that used to deliver poinsettias to the neighborhood, and that's where I got the idea from. Wow. Back when I was a kid, you know, my mom and my grandma would be so excited when they would get the poinsettias on their steps.
The appearance of Santa and Mrs. Claus easily draws a crowd of children. You don't have to rent from Joe and Cindy to get a gift. They give to Lawrence Park police officers and to the community's hard-working letter carriers. The tenants who rent from the cells consider themselves lucky that they have landlords that would dress up as the jolly old Christmas couple.
It's a good time because it's very difficult during the holiday season, and when they knock on the door, it's nice to get a card and know that we're appreciated as tenants.
Lori Spangler is a tenant. She appreciates her landlord's Christmas gift giving so much, she offered to join them this year as an elf.
It's awesome. You know, I don't know of any other landlords that do this for their tenants.
Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. This one's for you, John.
Oh,
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Santa. Thank you, Mrs. Claus.
You're welcome. Merry
Christmas.
With the last word in Lawrence Park, John Last, Erie News Now.
And the Cell's son Patrick also portrayed an elf for this year's deliveries. The group also dropped off Christmas presents to the contractors and vendors the company deals with throughout the year.